Teaching was always a part of Andrea Hessell's world growing up because her mother was a teacher, always talking about her students excited to be planning the next day's lessons. She says teaching makes a difference, not only to the students, but to her as well. It gives her purpose and pride. Being able to pass on her love for learning to her students is what drives her.
I'm a newer mother. I have a 2.5-year-old and then a 7-month. And I do think that it really changed the way I look at my students. At the high school when I taught there, they were a student kind of before a kid. I really wanted to make sure they were prepared for college. Middle school, I see that kid more. I'm like, I have to remember that you're coming in with all of these things that go with being a child, and then I'm trying to make you a student too. So it's that youngness that I'm trying to reach the child too, not just the student. I'm helping you become a person, not just academically, but learning character and how to act and how to learn before you learn my specific content, just how to learn in general. It's really neat that we get to start over multiple times a day. Like, you might have a class as a teacher or even a student and it just flops. You don't reach them or they're not engaged. You have this cloud over your head. And in that 3-minute shuffle, we start again and we just shake it off, and that's really neat in our job. And it's always different. Every day, every period, you don't have that that sameness and that routine that can bore other jobs. When they're really engaged, it's so exciting, and to hope that it's impacting them later on in other classes and then in their future. There are always a handful that you're kind of really monitoring and you're thinking, oh, I can't wait to see that shift in you. Sometimes it happens around this time, around January, and others it'll happen in June. And you hope that they come back and talk to you too. Oh, it's going different this year. I'm remembering your class, and I'm starting where I ended up, like in the middle of the year or the end of the year. So to know that your class, you may have had a difference in them, it makes you know that you went into the right career and excited to keep going.